Have you ever spent hours, maybe even days, just thinking about money, only to end up doing absolutely nothing? You stress about saving, you worry about spending, and at the end of it all, you're just more tired and your bank account looks exactly the same. What if I told you there's a simple, almost ridiculously easy trick that not only helped me save more money, but completely stopped me from overthinking it? This trick costs just $25 to start, and it works by rewiring your brain. It's so much easier than you think. So let's talk about why most attempts at saving money fail spectacularly. It's not because people are irresponsible or bad with money. The real reason is that for most of us, saving feels like a punishment. Think about it. The typical advice is to cut back, say no to things you enjoy, tighten your belt. It's all about restriction and sacrifice. You start feeling deprived, frustrated, and totally overwhelmed by all the things you can't do. You're essentially starting a war with your own desires, and that's the wrong battle to fight. Real, sustainable saving shouldn't feel like a constant struggle. It should feel easy, automatic, and almost invisible. It shouldn't feel like you're at war with your own brain. This leads us to why we overthink money in the first place. When you try to save money using nothing but sheer willpower, you're setting yourself up for failure. Human psychology is hardwired against this kind of restriction. Our brains crave instant gratification, that immediate reward. They want the good stuff right now, not sometime in the distant future. So when you tell yourself, don't spend that money, your brain doesn't hear a logical financial instruction. It hears, no more fun for you. And what does it do? It rebels. It starts looking for loopholes, for any excuse to get that little dopamine hit from a purchase. This is why most budgets collapse within a few weeks. It's not that the budgets themselves are bad, but the process feels painful, and our brains are programmed to avoid pain. All right, so here is the $25 trick that changed everything for me. It's incredibly simple. Every single time I got paid, the very first thing that happened was an automatic transfer of $25 from my checking account to a separate savings account. This happened before I even had a chance to think about it, before I could see that money as part of my spendable income. And here's the crucial part. I set it up so I didn't see it afterward. It was out of sight, out of mind. The logic is simple. If you never see the money, your brain never has a debate about it. Your emotional side, the one that wants the new shoes or the fancy coffee, never gets a chance to argue, should I spend this or should I save it? This one simple act of automation removes all the stress and willpower from the act of saving. It just happens. Now, why does this work so well from a psychological standpoint? It's because it cleverly sidesteps our brain's natural tendencies. First, your brain treats that $25 as already gone before you even begin to make spending decisions for the week or month. It's not a choice you have to make. It's just a fact. Second, because you never consciously made the decision to give up that money, you never feel deprived. You don't feel like you're missing out on anything because in your mind, that money was never available to you in the first place. Third, and this is the most powerful part, you completely eliminate the internal debate of should I save or should I spend? It turns saving from a difficult, willpower draining decision into a simple, effortless habit. And habits, as we know, don't require willpower. This is the exact same tactic that many wealthy people use. They call it paying yourself first. They ensure their savings and investments are taken care of before a single dollar is spent on anything else. Let's break down what happens when you actually put this into practice. It's a slow, steady, and painless process. In week 1, $25 is automatically saved. You probably won't even notice it's gone. By the end of the first month, that's $100 tucked away, and you haven't lifted a finger or felt a single pang of regret. After a full year, you've saved about $1,200, all without struggle, without stress, and without over. And here's the beautiful side effect. Because you never felt the pain of choosing to save. You didn't waste any mental energy worrying about it. You started to build a new identity for yourself. You're not just someone who tries to save. You are someone who saves automatically. It becomes a part of who you are. The real magic of this trick isn't about the amount of money. $25 isn't going to make you a millionaire overnight. It's about the profound shift in your mindset. You move away from the stressful, anxiety-inducing thought of, I should save more. That phrase is filled with guilt and pressure. Instead, you shift to a calm, confident state of I have already saved. That simple change in tense is huge. It completely removes the emotional weight and stress from the equation. Most people overthink money because they're terrified of losing control, of making the wrong decision. This trick actually gives you back control, but it does so in a way that feels effortless and automatic. You're in control, but you don't have to think about it. Once you've got this system running and that $25 transfer feels completely normal, like just another bill, that's when you can start to scale it up. The key is to do it slowly so your brain doesn't get spooked. Maybe you increase it to $50 per paycheck. Or you can add new rules. For example, every time you get an unexpected win, like a bonus, a small gift, or a refund, you immediately transfer $25 of it into savings. Or maybe every time you successfully resist an impulse purchase you didn't really need, you reward yourself by transferring $25 to your savings. Each of these tiny automated transfers adds up over time. More importantly, your brain starts to expect and even anticipate saving. It stops resisting and starts cooperating. There's solid behavioral science to back this up. Psychologists and behavioral economists have shown time and time again that humans are much better at saving when the process is automatic, invisible, and easy. When saving feels like an active choice you have to make every single day, your brain, with its love for immediate rewards, will almost always fight it. But when saving just happens in the background, automatically, your brain doesn't even notice. It doesn't put up a fight because there's nothing to fight against. That is the entire heart of the $25 trick. It's not about finding more willpower. It's about designing a system where willpower isn't needed at all. Here, that's the reality of it all. You, Dan, need to make perfect financial decisions every single day to build wealth and reduce your money anxiety. You just need a few simple rules that work on autopilot. Let your habits do the heavy lifting for you. Automate your savings, make it invisible, and watch as that constant, nagging anxiety about money slowly starts to disappear. You'll be freeing up so much mental space to focus on things that truly matter. So, let me ask you this. What's one small, automatic rule you could set up today? And imagine for a second that you saved $1,200 this year without even trying. What would you do with it? Drop a comment below and let me know. Thanks for watching. And if you found this helpful, be sure to subscribe for more tips on making your financial life easier.